So now that we got the workout done, I can't emphasize enough how important stretching is. You want to make sure you stretch early in the morning so that you don't hurt yourself, getting out of bed or sitting up from the toilet or whatever you do in your morning routine. Make sure you get a nice 5-minute stretch. Listen to your body, respect your body. It does a lot for you, so we want to show it a little bit of respect. Next, what we want to do is I want to run through some stretches to kind of work out the rotation that a lot of us use throughout the day when we go ahead and play dodgeball. So you want to make sure that those muscles and those ligaments stay nice and loose. So I'm gonna run you through a couple of stretches that I actually recently started doing more consistently because I'll have all this free time. But you can do these at home. Like I said, it won't take you more than 5 minutes to do these stretches, and it will benefit you so much in the long run. Okay. First stretch we want to do is, so all of these stretches, what they emphasize is the shoulder to hip separation. Obviously, the rotation in our throwing motions, that's what's going to create the velocity and power of our throws. So you want to make sure that your core is nice and strong, your hips are nice and tight, or nice and loose enough to do these stretches that I'm about to show you, so that when you actually go ahead and implement it in real life game, you don't hurt yourself, you don't pull a hammy, you don't pull your oblique or whatever, you don't pull a lat muscle, which I've done in the past, and it is extremely painful. So first stretch you want to do is kind of lay on your side, and then whatever leg you end up throwing, pushing off of, that's what you want to emulate being straightforward. So for us right-handed throwers, you want to go ahead and get your body in a nice straight line, and then your throwing hip nice and straight here. What this will do is simulating the position that your body's already in at the end of a throw, which is your hips straight forward and your shoulders squared with your target. And what you want to do is simply stretch back as much as you can. You want to make sure you want to keep your knee nice and tight here, and you want this shoulder to stretch as much as you can back here. Create that stretch. Do this for about a minute. Throw. Wind up. Throw. Wind up. Throw. Some of us may want to do it with the can of beans. I know it's tempting because it's only 1 pound, but you want to first get the initial stretch with no weight whatsoever. You want to make sure that you don't hurt yourself while doing this. So I suggest you just start off like this for the first week, and then you can implement the can of beans or whatever. You don't want to do more than 5 pounds. Your shoulder doesn't really need it. 1 pound is all you need. So that stretch. Make sure your hips are nice, stuck to the ground, and your shoulder stretch as much as you can. You might feel a little bit of uncomfort, but that's okay. That's just your body getting used to the stretch. Throw. Stretch. Throw. All right. Oh. Oof. All right, now that we got that done, the next one is you want to get on your knees with your throwing hip slightly forward. Again, simulating the throwing motion. This is already squared with your target, and your shoulder, you want to just work on that rotation of your hips. Primarily, the first one was a lot of your upper shoulder stretch with your hips. This one is focusing more on the rotation. Just kind of get that stretch on and follow through. Follow through. Go ahead and slap your side as that kind of is a nice guide to allow you to see if you're following through with your throw. Stretch back and follow through. Back and follow through. Back and follow through. I keep my arm here, it's just kind of muscle memory, but you can feel free to kind of keep your arm nice and tight. You don't want to have it flanging around, but keep it tight to your body. Just throw. Throw. Create space for your throw to go ahead and follow through with. Throw. 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 You want to feel the nice stretch in your back shoulder, your lat muscle, and your obliques here. Do that for about a minute and throw. Another thing that you might want to incorporate, this is primarily for punching, is whip your opposite shoulder back as you're throwing. Focus on all of these motions. This will go ahead and add a little bit more power to this shoulder pushing off. So if you just focus on the rotation is key. I'm spinning on my knees. So rotation, very important. Okay. And then the last one is you want to stand straight and with your throwing hip already facing your target, and you just want to work on the throw. You want to create the nice hip to shoulder separation. When you start a throw, you essentially start with your opposite leg, push off of your throwing leg, and this ends up right where your target is gone. That's what we're emulating, and you want to create the nice separation between the shoulder and the opposite hip. The more separation you got, the harder the throw is going to come out. So, just stretch for about 5 minutes. 1 minute, sorry, 5 minutes. This should take you no longer than 5 minutes. Stretch, back, shoulder, as much as you can, and just follow through. Stretch, follow through. Stretch, follow through. Stretch, follow through. And then, last but not least, not all of us, unfortunately, have medicine ball at home or something weighted that's a little bit padded so that they don't cause damage, but it's medicine ball slams and medicine ball throws. You want to get something heavy. Here, I got some, pretend this is a ball. You want to just get that nice rotation of the hips right here. Just, and throw. If you have a medicine ball or something at home, maybe I'm trying to think of something that would be heavy that somebody would have at home. Something heavy, something weighs about 5-10 pounds. You don't need more than that. You want to just slam, and you want to make sure you explode. Rotation back and explode. Same thing with the ball, whatever you have that's heavy that you slam down is, remember the air squats we did? Explode and slam. Explode and slam. Explode and slam. That will generate and work out a lot of these lat muscles that we also use in our throwing, and get them nice and lubricated and strong for that. When all this is over and we come back and see all of our beautiful faces, we make sure that we avoid hitting those faces by throwing really hard right here or at the foot. All right? All right. Happy workout, y'all. I hope this helped out with whatever it possibly could, and feel free to send me any messages with any questions you got. I am no expert by any means. I've just been blessed to meet amazing people throughout the years when I go to the gym and talking with all these people, and just be open. A lot of the people at the gym, they may seem like they're a little bit too caught up with themselves. We really do want to share some of the knowledge that they've earned throughout the years. You just got to be willing to ask, and yeah, just be good to yourselves and keep on keeping on.